All right, we are back from the break. I'm just gonna transition you guys over to the bigger circle since the rest of the day passed getting you out to the outer edge here.
Yeah,
So,
I might need a little bit of a hand working out the time because we seem to come back a slightly longer route.
it's
But I don't need it now. I
right.
mean,
So 1 day has passed so far in this stream.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, you can hit me up after the session if you need to iron things out. And that is going to bring you here into this one over here. Actually, I need to do that. There we go. All right, so you are in. It's basically only gonna. Well, should be a little bit more. Yeah, no, I think you'd be in this one. And we'll say you still need to move into this block.
Yeah.
So it'll be 4 days.
And then we'll have to orbit it as well.
Oh,
I've seen the end of A New Hope. Hidakul is on the other side of the planet.
But once you get into the orbit, it's literally like I actually did calculate it, assuming that they're all orbiting about where our moon is, which obviously doesn't make that much difference. It literally is minutes to get in between from moon to moon. Like, it takes 20 minutes to get off the planet, off of one of the moons, and then no more than 5 minutes later, you're in the 20 minutes to get down to the next planet.
Gotcha.
It literally is that fast.
That's fine.
So, I am looking for where my... there we go.
If it's 4 days to get there, it's going to be another 4 days to get to...
Yeah, you're looking at 8 days to get back to Zivelin.
Oh, it'd just be 9 days in total then.
Yeah.
Unless we get attacked and destroyed on the way back.
Exactly. Okay. So you'll have 4 days. Is there anything that you guys want to do in that time? Lafdul expressed interest in identifying something.
Checking the bag 4 times.
Yes, that's fine. You can let me know that again. It's just let me know that you're doing that regularly up front, and then after the game, we'll handle.
Yeah.
What to get to.
So something Braxon might want to do is, soon as this sphere is cold, he'll want to see if we can catch any space creatures, edible space creatures, fish, anything like that.
You've seen flowfish.
Just to see if they look different.
You've seen flowfish periodically.
Yeah. Do they look any different?
It's mostly cosmetic. Maybe they have a few more eyes than others. Maybe they only have one. Maybe they're, shades of blue rather than shades of red, that kind of thing. But they're fairly recognizable types.
So nothing like woolly fish?
No.
Okay, sorry. But I think you were saying something, Lafdul.
I would cast another Shapewood during the day on the other part of the mast, and I will have a secondary animate statue, and I would confer to Solas or Finnel'ar if they would want to animate it, but I've made another statue, so to speak.
All right, are you keeping these in your cabin?
I don't think they can fit in the cabin.
Yeah, they can. I said they're about man-sized.
You said they were extremely bulky, though.
Yeah, but they're still man-sized.
I could keep one in my cabin, because I was thinking about putting a Dwemer Flow animate statue in my altar.
Okay. Where would the other one be kept?
I have no idea. I was just wondering if I don't know about the second one. I just shaped it as I want Solas and Finnel'ar's opinion. Do you have any plans on animating another statue yourselves, since you both got access to the spell now? If a fight
Not,
should come out.
not at the moment. Isn't animate statue? Isn't that 4th level spell?
Yeah, 4th level guardian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
If you
actually
don't-
don't think I have access to it, so
You don't have access to Major Guardian.
nope.
Ooh. Okay. Alright. This could be
Solas
awful
for
cramped.
Solas for some reason likes to keep spell immunity reserved.
Why, for magic missile?
No, something that can destroy even magical items.
If you're going to make statues, wouldn't you just want to leave it in the area inside the bit that leads to the deck?
There needs to be one on the deck and one in. Well, I've got one in my room, so it's near my altar. The next day, I will have the ability to not necessarily need to have that spell memorized all the time.
So they do
Are you
still need to
using-
be out of the way for sailing purposes.
Yeah.
Right.
Should we keep the second one in the helm room? I just animate it, put it somewhere. Just leave it there.
Can
until we need it.
well, that's a question. Can any of our helmsmen cast that spell?
No.
The new guy might be able to. He has access to 4th level spells. I could offer to teach him that. If you
He
trade
might.
a spell.
He's
Well, not necessarily offer, but I just say a gesture of good faith. If it might be useful to you. I don't know if you would teach me any such spells if you happen to
no.
know
So like mostly I want to like. He's there for some supplemental magical assistance, but I don't want to keep super close eye on what spells he has. So he's basically limited to just like common spells and Oriental adventure spells right now.
No.
Okay. Might be.
You could possibly give the helmsman some item that you enchant with Dwemer Flow to cast the animate statue.
Yeah. Then if we have to lock the ship down if we get attacked.
No, but it has to be a member of my faith, though. To unleash some magic.
I said item, not altar. Items can be used by pretty much anyone.
I know they had one use, but didn't they?
I'm gonna temporarily put a nix on that idea, just because there are other spells that do that sort of thing, but I'm kind of thinking that they might be higher level, so I'm gonna need to review that functionality of it for other people. Because like there's
It's
the
for
fourth
like scrying
right.
magic.
No,
You put
I
in
get
a
it, but
crystal ball.
right, but the 4th level. Yeah, so that's the thing is like I might need to restrict what items it can be placed in.
It's like a little miniature statue.
Well, not
Something.
even that. Like it
Something.
I'm
appropriate.
not gonna to rule on what it can be placed in right now or what sorts of things. We know it can be placed in altars, and I've already ruled that the icons that hold your spell energy count as that, so that's fine. And it specifically calls out crystal balls, but those are magic items. It's not just like a sphere of crystal.
A magical receptacle.
Right. So that's the thing is like I'm gonna need to look at that because there's a 4th level imbue with spell ability, which lets you give someone else the ability to cast a spell, but you lose the access to that spell slot until they cast it. And you don't do that with this. This seems more powerful than that, and it's the same level spell. So I'm going to need to look at how that works.
Whereas the altar doesn't reserve your magic, so.
Well, an altar is an altar, and
Yeah.
there's already
would
restrictions on
effectively-
it. There's already restrictions on it.
The-
Hold on. My point is right now,
It's too powerful.
There, until I've looked at it and decided what it can be put in, just imagine that you have nothing right now that it can be put in. So just don't even think about that as a possibility right now.
Yeah, the wording, if I remember correctly, since I don't have access to the description at the moment, was that it can be used on any item that works as a spell receptacle.
Right, but I need to look into that and see what
Yeah.
other things there are for that. So yeah, don't even like. I don't want to entertain that idea as a possibility right now
Okay.
for the helmsman.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Alright.
So yeah, I'll just have one in my room. I don't know where the other one will be. Somewhere relatively easy
Then
to get to that.
until you've decided where.
What about the garden? A garden statue?
No. Until you've decided where, it's in the cargo hold.
Aw. How long does it take to get out the cargo hold?
Well, I mean, you just go up there and animate it, and it can walk.
How much do you need to concentrate on an animated statue?
I don't.
So couldn't you have both of them in your room and cast one from the altar and one from yourself?
I am going to double check.
And have two animated statues then.
Doesn't say it requires concentration.
No, I don't believe it does.
No, and it doesn't dispel when it's out of range either, because it's pretty awesome.
So you could have both of them with you and cast one of the animate statues from your altar and one from your own spell slots.
I get how much room. This is going to start cramping up my room.
They are human-sized, so.
I guess.
Well, that's the thing is like until you decide where to put it, the best place is the cargo hold because that's where you put stored stuff.
All right, I'll have one in my room, one in the cargo.
Okay. I mean, if you come up with a different place that you want to put it later, that's fine. Okay, and you wanted something identified. Leva, are you okay identifying something? He said that he'd supply the pearl?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Okay. So that's a 250 gold piece pearl, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That ring that I've mentioned in Road 20. The ring that is apparently getting close to being lost, so it needs to be... Well... It'd be nice to know exactly what it does, so...
Okay. I
don't think it said it had charges, or at least I didn't write that down. If it did.
Alright, so let's see. Actually, I need to roll for level variation.
In a wild search? Destroys them. Aww.
Well, that's the thing, is roll for a level variation to determine if there is a wild search.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Leva, all you were able to determine out of that, because I rolled really, really low for level variation, is that...
The main function of it would just be nice.
While wearing this ring, magical devices that come into contact with your person have a chance to have their functions eliminated or disabled.
Yeah, it gives you a save.
Forever or just for the time of the contact?
It is for a time after that, but for some of the things it doesn't matter, like single-use things.
Mm-hmm.
But don't you normally get a saving throw to resist the spell, so how would that work?
This includes something as simple as an arrow +1.
Sounds good.
How often can it be implied?
It is literally any time that you are assailed.
Oh, so
So it's
anything magical can be...
It's permanent protective item.
While you're wearing it, I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it basically gives you some kind of magic resistance.
Of a sort.
Yes. Against items, if I'm not misunderstanding what you said.
That
not
come into
spells.
physical contact.
Yeah.
Touch versus magical.
Is it against just items or like touch attacks?
Just items.
Okay.
Is it possible to test this out?
I mean, you could have Braxon try to drain your life with his mace.
Yeah, no, Brax has got limited charges on his mace. No, I'm just thinking about a magical.
I'm going to say not really, unless you actually want someone to try and cut you with a magical sword or shoot you with a magical arrow.
Well, I have a magical longsword I could try with.
Solas would object to that.
No, I mean Braxon will spar with people, but he's not going to actually try and hurt people.
Yeah, and that's the thing is you don't want to be hurt.
Level
And
couldn't
because
start
so
now.
that's one thing that I should also note is that this doesn't actually, a sword coming in to cut you is still going to cut you. It's just that its magical functions are going to be disabled for a time.
Also,
having-
Well, so how about Lever throwing one of those magical bullets at Lafdul?
Well, again,
Solas-
you're,
Solas
still,
would
you're still
it.
hurting him, so you're still hurting him.
If you
He
have
can
any,
put up his
like,
hands and then he won't be hurt much.
The pain is pretty much the same still.
Here's a thought. If it can disable magical abilities from like a weapon, you could attempt to. If you have like anything that's like a gaze attack or something, I could attempt to
It's
block you with
only
my sword's power.
it's only when it comes into contact with the person, as in
Would it?
It's
Oh, then I've
is
got
the-
it.
This
Then
is
I've got it.
temporary, right? Not
No,
not
it's not.
permanent.
you're not sure exactly the effects there.
I got it.
Well,
We
I
can
was
have-
going to
we
offer you
can-
my
Hold,
rope for
hold on. One at a time. Ockar, you're saying something?
I got it. We can test to see how it worked by having Braxton test it out with his stick.
People already mentioned that, but it has charges, so it would drain a charge.
no, not
Yeah.
no, disabling his stick, reversing it back to its base form. If someone were to make a touch attack against
No,
it.
no. I'll tell you what.
no.
Braxon would let you do an experiment with his intelligent mug.
Okay, here's the thing: is that basically any experimentation that you can think of would require an actual attack, meaning that the person
No,
involved.
this wouldn't. He activates his staff of lordly might, and I use my ring and literally try and touch it to disable it, see if it reverts.
No, this is
It's
the person
explicitly attack.
wearing the ring is
Alright, so I can't control it. that way.
yeah. You cannot use this offensively. It is purely defensive.
Yeah.
Leva, did you have an idea?
Well, if it was not permanent, then Lever would suggest that he wears her robe and well, why not? And tries to pull off one of the stars, because those are as far as she understands, those are magical.
No, it's
When I'm attacked.
it's essentially a protection ring. When
Okay.
the wearer is attacked or assaulted physically
Okay.
with a device, a magical device, then its
I don't know
powers
why.
increase.
Oh. Does an item created with major creation, is that a magical
No.
device?
No.
Oh,
You're
okay.
just gonna have to wear it in a fight and find out if it works.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll throw my hat in the ring for this thing. It sounds cool.
Yeah.
Ald,
I already have a ring, so I don't need it.
Yes, Elon?
Although it is powerful.
what if I
lost both of my rings in that last dungeon we were in.
hold on, Sealan, yeah?
what if I were to cast Entangle and he walked into the range of it?
No, it's not a magical device.
It's
It's-
specifically magical devices.
Yeah.
I wonder if that would work against traps.
Like I would allow it to work if it's like shillelagh. That would count as a magical device for this. since you're enchanting a physical object with a spell, even though it's temporary.
Well, I don't mind wearing the ring and letting you try to smack you with a shillelagh. I got the HP for it.
Solas would object since that would be actually attacking a fellow companion.
Yeah, and that's
Why
not
don't-
like you can't pull punches in that. You have to strike with the intent to kill.
Yeah.
To do these sorts of tests.
Let's just get someone to wear it when we have our next fight,
Well,
and we'll be able to see if it works or not.
like I said, Ockar's putting his hat in the ring to wear it.
Yeah, I mean, Braxon wouldn't want to try and chop anyone's arm off or anything in case he got lucky and actually chopped their arm off. I mean, if you ask him nicely, he'd be quite happy to punch you in the face, but he wouldn't want to chop your arm off.
I like the way all the good characters are all suggesting the punch out, the
No,
decapitation.
not all good characters. Solas is very adamant on objecting
Suggesting that they
hurting
hit.
each other.
I was suggesting that they hit me while I'm wearing it. I'm being self-sacrificing.
Yeah, but that would still mean that they are attacking their own friend and ally with the intent to kill.
What if we had a priest of Ilmarta? They voluntarily sacrifice themselves for
Alright, so
I don't think it's gonna work.
Ockar has expressed interest in the ring. Is there anyone else who is interested in taking the ring?
Braxton's got 3 rings, so
Yeah, I've got
Yes,
3 rings, so
So Braxton's a
abstaining.
3-ring circus.
Yes.
yeah, Braxton is a 3-ring circus.
I like the idea of the item, but I can't hold everything, so...
Yeah, so I also like it, but I also like the idea of the rings that I currently have.
And having it on our front line is probably a good thing, to be honest.
Ord, is it true that you can get a hand to wear around your neck and put a 3rd ring on?
No.
I heard there was a magic item.
That's in later editions. The Hand of Glory thing.
Okay, never mind.
There is no way for you to ever gain access
Wish.
to more than the powers of 2 rings at a
No
time.
wish? No wish?
Nope.
Even
with a
if you are a race that can have multiple arms like Tricream, you still can't wear more than 2 rings.
You're thinking of Hand of
specifically,
Glory. That's not until 3rd edition. Sorry.
yeah, and specifically rings and similar things that have the exact same functions as rings. So
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, carry
Would
on.
you really be willing to wear a mummified human hand around your neck?
Well, oddly enough, it's Braxton's holy symbol.
well, that yeah, I mean it does make some callbacks to Ta, but that's still kind of gross. Anyway,
It is.
so
That rotting human hand around your neck.
I'm hearing echo just now from old or your voice, but it might have been from Braxon.
yeah, I mean it wouldn't have been from me. So
dear.
anyone? So again, Ockar has expressed interest in this. Is there anyone else who wants it, as in calling for a dice off, or not? That sounds like you get it then, Ockar.
Okay.
So
Now,
that description is right there in the Roll20 chat, so you can just copy that onto your character sheet.
I already did.
Okay.
Take it off.
I think that leaves me
hang on.
with 1 more slot for miscellaneous magic items then.
All right.
Because I had 2 rings and then they both blew up.
We'll go over that after the session, just to double check. If that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that nothing's being missed or uncounted.
Yeah, I went over it with the other party members before when Braxton was asking about the ring of free movement.
Oh, okay. All right, then that's okay then.
Yeah, because we both had it on our sheets and we had to make sure that he was the one who actually had it.
No, that's fine.
That's when I
If you've
gathered out my items.
already addressed that recently, then that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. Was there any other identification or anything else that you guys wanted to do? I believe that there were still some potions that had not been looked at.
Yeah, there are some potions that need identifications.
I will confirm to you that I've already checked for random encounters, and you got smooth sailing back to Zivlin and its moons.
Oh, convert some money.
How much time has gone since we encountered the Crimson Caravan? Or
Can I have Eyebiter identified? I don't think we ever identified it.
Hold on. Since the Crimson Caravan, I don't remember exactly, but it's been weeks.
Yeah.
so I would have be doing my third poetry book copy of the poetry book now.
Okay. So
And
Ockar has
we-
said that he wants something identified.
We have identified Eyebiter at one point.
Did we?
Yeah.
I don't
the
think you
improved
identified the bonus.
Not
with the.
with the better identification, but we have
It
identified
had a combat bonus.
Yeah, I wanted to get it
That's
better identified.
I think after that last fight, you would know that it's. Let me double check. But it doesn't have any other special functions.
Not that I know of.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I don't recall putting anything else on there. Let me look. Yeah,
I
it's
know it has these.
it's a light crossbow
Okay.
+1,
Okay.
so it has no other special functions.
That still boosts like damage and stuff.
You attack it slightly faster in your initiative, so
Yeah, so the initiative modifier for it is 1 less than normal light crossbow, so that is
bolts are 1d6 +1, are they?
for that one, yeah.
Yeah,
Is
which
it heavy
makes it,
that are
which makes
1d8?
it now a 1d6 +2.
And with ranged weapons, usually the ammunition is the more important thing to be powerful, since
Well,
the
Yeah.
bonuses from the weapon
Well,
don't.
the medic
So-
crossbow still makes the arrows more, still makes the bolts more powerful when they're shot. It's just
right.
Yeah, but
So
but
hold
what
on. The magical effects from ammunition is cumulative, but it's the ammunition that determines what you can hit. However,
that
you're still getting +1 to hit and +1 to damage with a +1 light
Of
crossbow,
course.
which is pretty nice.
so
yeah,
I
it
don't
is,
remember
but-
if I ever. Let me double check. I didn't get the medic crossbow bolts identified.
Okay.
Did
Real fast, your weapon speed for the light crossbow is a 6.
Yeah.
Instead of a 7.
Oh, is that?
Since it-
Yeah. I know. Normally it's a 7.
is there a distinction? Are they called bolts and quarrels between heavy and light crossbows?
No, it's synonymous.
Yeah,
Do
then
they
it's
both
anything.
have +1 versus plate armor to hit?
It's not that they have +1 to plate armor. It's that they ignore up to a certain number of points of armor class for armored foes.
So yeah,
At
I
certain
just
ranges.
basically wanted to. Well, I just basically say go look at the rules because it might be important for
In
your
that case,
character.
can I get Can I get these bolts identified then?
Regular or improved?
The
Improved will tell you exactly what they do.
Yeah, but
I
it's
guess
also
improved.
It's also a 250 gold piece pearl, and Leva only has 2 left. Do you have any?
Me?
Yeah.
What? I do have
Or at
one.
least-
I have one in my inventory, so I'll use that.
Okay.
during the trip.
You have to get those 18 bolts from the 4th floor of the dwarf fort identified.
Okay. Leva, are you fine casting that?
I can cast it, yes.
What would you do without you, eh?
All right. You've used 2 of those bolts already, right?
Yeah, there were like 20 to start with, I believe.
All right. Those are crossbow bolts +2.
Okay.
Ooh, that's nice.
And just for simplicity's sake, the other ones that you got previous to that,
I have 11.
okay, those are +1. And I'm telling you
Okay.
more so because once you've done that, they're similar enough that you just kind of recognize that spellcasters would just kind of recognize that it has slightly weaker enchantment. So
Okay. So
It's logical to assume +1.
I guess if I guess I could just save the +1s for if I'm against something that needs a magic weapon to hurt it,
Yeah, you could have-
and the others for the really scary stuff.
And
Yeah.
you can always say that you're either packing a few in your backpack or putting a few in your quarrel in addition to regular ones. I mean, keep in mind that again, with the +2 bolts, you're getting a total of +3 to hit and +3 to damage, which is nothing to sneeze at.
Oh, they stack?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did mention that.
Does that
The
mean if I
weapon-
had like a +5 crossbow and +5 bolts, that'd be a +10?
Yes.
but it would only hit hit enemies that can hit by +5 or less.
Well, yeah, but that's everything.
That's
Yeah.
everything.
I know I can't think of what the enemy is, but I believe there is one single creature that can only be hit by +5 weapons. The best is otherwise is +4.
What, like Asmodeus or something?
No, and I'm not even thinking about an individual. I'm thinking about an actual creature.
Oh,
The
right.
grass?
Usually it's +4 is the top thing, but I'm pretty sure there's
Okay.
one thing that says +5. Anyway, so they're cumulative. So with the +2, if you want a lot of extra damage, in a combat, you might consider that.
To make sure you hit something as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'll set up.
But like 5 plus.
Well,
you do. Wait,
yeah, you can just.
I'll probably.
I don't even
I
need to
think I'll
know. As
just
long as
take,
you've
like,
made a note of it, I don't care.
I'm
So.
just gonna note that I'm gonna take like 15 normal bolts and like 5 of the others
Okay.
with me.
That's fine.
Do remember that you have chance to recover those magic bolts if we are fighting in a place where they can land on ground.
And you get +1 to the recovery check, which is higher than the 10, so 11 for +1.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'd be carrying 15 normal bolts, 5 +1, and 5 +2 bolts whenever I'm away from the ship. I just had them in the quarrel.
Can a quarrel hold 25? I thought it was 20. I don't
No.
know for quarrels. Quiver is a 20. I don't know what a quarrel is. They seem the same.
So Leva's letting me know that due to technical difficulties, she's going to have to drop out.
Okay.
Mhm.
Real
Bye-bye.
fast. So long as they supply the pearls, do you mind
No,
casting
That's
regular
okay.
identify? Okay.
no problem.
Actually,
Later.
wait, no, a quarrel can only hold 10 bolts, I
Good
think.
luck,
And
whatever
thank you
it
for
is.
the game.
Good
Thanks
luck.
for the game.
was great.
Good night, Leva.
That works.
Okay.
Right.
So is someone prepared to write down what other things are?
Other things? What things specifically?
I
everything.
still know of like a bunch of potions and stuff like that haven't been.
Oh yeah, I
identified.
got that information in
Okay.
front of me on the sheet.
All right. Is there anything that you guys want to identify then? So
Because he's
I'm gonna hand wave a little bit. As you can just
Yeah,
retcon that you bought some more pearls at some point, and
I've
just
got
deduct
one
the money
on me.
if you don't have enough.
Braxon's got some pearls.
Right.
How many do
But-
you need?
If people don't have enough, then I'm happy right now just retconning a little
right.
bit.
Got you. Yeah.
All right. So I guess Lafdul, since you have it in front of you, is there anything that you want to start by identifying?
no, just go through the list of potions. Glass vial with an opaque blue liquid. Oh wait, no, it's potion of extreme. We don't need that identified.
Does that need to be handed out then?
Yes, that is undistributed.
Okay.
Anyone takers? Alright, should we just go for the list? Braxon. Potion of extra healing? Yes, no.
Maybe.
Yeah, alright, I'm saying that's a yes then.
Okay.
Daikami.
What?
Potion of extra healing.
I have one.
Yeah,
Ockar.
I have one.
Finnel'ar.
Finn has one already.
I don't think Leva has one. I think she only has the.
Oh, I don't have
Ointment thing,
extra
whatever
healing.
that
I
is.
have superior healing.
What's that?
That one was one with a label, I believe.
Yeah, it's a ceramic jar with a label called superior healing.
It's most likely extra healing. Most likely, but
But you won't know until you actually use it. Since those were not actually identified.
Yeah.
that's usually one of the things that does come
Along
up
with this
an
vial of
identification.
labeled superheroics that wasn't identified either.
But it's also kind of a thing of, if it's labeled, you can either trust it, or you can spend the money to identify it.
Yeah.
So.
I'm gonna trust it, and I'm gonna be angry at all if it's actually poison.
I mean,
Happens.
all right, so
I could cast Detect Poison at some point, but yeah.
Braxon was interested. Lafdul, are you
Mhm.
yourself interested?
I've already got 2.
Oh.
So no.
Well, I mean,
Leather
Ockar,
doesn't have
you can put your name in the
Yeah.
ring even though if you already have one.
I guess I'll throw my hand in the ring.
All right. Do you want to put Leva's hat in the ring as well?
Yeah, I'll toss her
Yeah,
then.
it's always good.
I'll
to
toss
have.
her pointy hat in.
Okay, I'll roll for her. D20, everyone? Or those who are interested.
I nearly
Well.
rolled a d29.
Oh no!
I got a 20 anyway, so I guess it's
gets
going
it.
to Leva. Someone let her know exactly which one that is, or maybe
I'll
make a
put a
note
note.
after it saying so that she can go through anything that's in there that she gets.
Oh, Finnel's writing in the information at the moment on it.
Okay.
Brilliant.
A highly pungent green liquid in a ceramic jar.
Mm.
Oh wait, that's Corrosive Touch. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at it.
Well, as long as we're on that, does someone
We might
want
as well
that?
get that. We don't know what Corrosive Touch does. Or would I know that's acid?
Well, I mean, it's called Corrosive Touch, and it's a potion, not an oil, or something similar.
That could be like an acid touch.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a reasonable
Can we-
assumption. Yes, Seelan? Seelan, were you about to ask something?
Say anything?
Oh, I
I
thought.
said something.
Oh,
I saw it.
Braxon, sorry.
That thing about taking a tiny sip of the potion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would we be able to do an experiment with that? If we think it's acidic touch, could we get something that might burn, and then Braxon could lick it and see if his acid comes out of his skin or anything?
Yeah, you
Just
can try
put it
that.
on a piece of wood.
Well,
Yeah, so
it's a potion.
yeah, so Braxon will just take a tiny, not a full chug, just a tiny sip of that and see if it'll burn any like scrap wood or whatever he's got, or anything else that anyone wants to suggest before he takes a sip.
I wouldn't say potion. Do we know that all potions are always drank?
Yes.
If it's potion, yes.
Well-
Oils are used a different way.
No, there are a few that are not, but I will probably call those out specifically. This is
but
this is
that
intended
might-
to be drunk.
This might sound silly. This might literally be a creative way of saying a potion of poison. It corrodes your inside.
It could be, yeah, but Braxon's willing to give it a punt because
Alright.
your magic hasn't worked.
All right.
You just get
Well,
identified.
It has been identified. That's how you know that it's a potion of corrosive touch.
Well, wasn't that just a label?
No.
Oh.
Right, so Braxon will take a sip and see if he can touch some like sawdust and offcuts of wood that he's got, and see if it makes his hands burn things or anything.
Okay. Just
I'll
like
spit it
taking just a couple drops kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, you do notice that like the one of your fingertips does seem a little bit moist just looking at it when you touch some wood. You do see a little bit of smoke coming up, and hear a very faint sound. And when you look at it after moving your hand, you definitely do notice an imprint from your finger there.
Wow. So
That would
Braxon
be
says this
good
would be
if you
good for
get-
someone.
If you get swallowed, you drink the potion, you just burn your way out. I know stomachs are resistant to acid. Most of the time.
Maybe, yeah, I might have acid resistance.
It depends on the acid. Stomach is resistant only to the acids that are in there, pretty much.
So this might be good if we go up against something that can't be attacked by weapons. You could just go and
Or
punch it.
something that you need to kill with acid, i.e., those things in
Yeah.
the flow fiends.
Yeah, and we don't know how
you could
long.
strangle.
We don't know
them
how
to
long acid comes out the skin, but
Well, one would think that you could
Kill
destroy
multiple.
bodies with it pretty easily.
Also, Braxon, you think that if you'd actually ingested this, based on what you're seeing, you could have just held your finger there, and just essentially pushed your finger into this, burning a hole in the wood.
oh right. So it's a bit like being Spider-Man, but shooting out acid instead of webs.
It'd be great for a
Well,
monk.
not shooting out, but you do think that you could burn some things. Like if you needed to grip onto something, you might be able to burn a handhold in.
Okay.
Oh, you could climb the
Braxon.
wall.
Braxton will throw his hat in the ring for that one.
Okay. Anyone else interested?
I am interested in that.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
unique.
it probably fit Lafdul's character better.
I have protection against that, so I don't need it. I have oil of acid resistance.
Yeah, imagine if you were acid resistant and you were acid.
What's it? Is acid solvent the opposite? What's the solvent? I forget.
A solvent is essentially an acid.
Oh. What did I think it was?
I mean, it's not just an acid, and it's really not an acid. What it is a solvent is specifically a liquid that dissolves something else specifically. So, like nail polish remover takes out like super glue or something like that. If you get super glue on your fingers and your fingers are stuck together, you use nail polish remover to get rid of it. Nail polish remover is a solvent. It's just a solvent for specific things. It doesn't melt through metal. Maybe it does if there's enough of it. I don't know. But solvent is not specifically an acid.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about the universal solvent?
No, it's fine. I understand. Yeah, I'm interested in it.
I mean, water is a solvent also.
To some things, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
anyone else?
Finnel?
Not the kind of thing Finn would use.
So yes, you're putting your vote in. I think I couldn't hear what you said. So
No,
I
he said it
assumed.
wasn't.
Oh,
Correct?
I thought
Yes.
so.
Yeah, got a little robot-y, but all right. So you're not interested in it.
Correct.
Okay. Thank you.
I have currently four potions, so I don't need more at the moment.
It's about having options.
All right.
Yeah, but I have the limitation of how much I can carry with me.
All right. So
That's
Braxon
wonder if-
and Lafdul, you want to dice off for it?
I was going to say, I wonder if Lever would be interested in that one.
I don't think she would. It doesn't seem like the type of thing that she's expressed interest in before.
I mean, it requires touch, so
Yeah. She
you
could
would
go
have
up to Braxton, touch him, and make his clothes dissolve.
I mean,
a
if
very
you want to double check afterwards and say that if she
Yeah.
expresses interest in some of these things that get handed out that are not clearly wizardly inclined,
Yeah.
then it's handed over to her. I don't care about that, but
Yeah.
I
Okay.
I want to get these things distributed. So
Let's go.
D20 for both of you, please.
Oh, hang on.
Did you break it?
No, I nearly typed RD20 in
Well, it's not hard to beat.
in Twitch instead of Roll20.
There you go.
So Braxon gets that.
So it's called Potion of
Corrosive Touch.
Corrosive Touch.
A highly pungent smelling bright green liquid in a ceramic jar.
I think I'll copy
It's on
and
the
paste
sheet.
that. Yeah.
The next thing we have,
Oh, there we go.
which are together. Yeah, because we weren't certain of which potion was which, so we need to figure out what one is at the very least.
Okay. I have that neither of them have been detected or identified. The flask with
Yeah.
a silvery liquid and the flask with a clear alcohol-smelling liquid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alcohol smelling liquid.
You drunk.
Solas is a connoisseur.
So do you want to identify or do you want to detect?
I didn't memorize detect magic.
I did. There's a week. This is happening over the course of a week.
I
Solas
suppose.
can detect magic it.
All right. Wizard or priest?
Priest.
Okay. So 70%.
And wizard.
You want to do both?
Yeah.
70% each.
Yeah, 7th level on both.
Okay. On the silver liquid, you get alteration, and you do not get the priest sphere. On the alcohol-smelling liquid, illusion phantasm, and elemental air.
I'm separating out these ones. The silver liquid had, sorry, what?
Alteration.
Alteration. Unknown sphere.
And then the other one, the alcohol-smelling, is illusion phantasm and elemental air.
Illusion phantasm. I don't need the notes anymore. So I'm just updating the notes on the thing, separating them out.
Okay.
So the silver liquid one would assume is the potion of haste. Yeah, because the other one's illusion phantasm. Illusion's almost certainly invisibility. An element where it's kind of like mist air elementals are invisible. Well, actually, I don't know if I know that.
So, which, like, you have the two labels. Which ones are you associating with which?
The silver liquid is push. We assumed come here quick.
Okay. And so you're thinking that's a potion of speed?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the alcohol smelling liquid is potion of invisibility, or so we assume.
Okay.
Sight.
Does anyone want those?
I already have so many potions of invisibility. Hey Braxon, you want to be older?
Wait, what are these potions?
Braxon would rather not be older. That's why.
We assume there's a potion of speed. There's a come here quick.
Braxon definitely doesn't want that.
I prefer to be younger.
Wow. I mean, as much as I want it, I don't, because I've got so many potions.
Braxon would roll to avoid taking that.
I mean, at the same time, if no one's taking potions to a certain extent, that's kind of like, hey, more for me.
Well, if no one else is taking, I'll take them.
All right, well, let's start with the one that you guys, the sight on, the come here quick, the potential potion of speed. Solas has expressed interest. Ockar, any interest?
Yeah, I think I'll throw my hat in the ring. It
Okay.
could be useful.
Braxon has expressed no interest, correct?
Braxon has expressed negative interest.
Okay.
Even
So he wants to smash it, and he has to be held back. Okay. Finn, any interest?
Yeah, Finn would be interested in that one.
Okay. And Lafdul.
No, I mean, I do, but no, not considering how much interest the other party members are showing into it.
All right. Finn, Solas, and Ockar. D20, please. Highest gets it.
Wow.
All right, Finn.
Finn will become the Flash, the fastest man alive.
Sight unseen. Assumed potion of invisibility.
I will take that.
I'll throw my hat in the ring for that.
Braxon.
Paladin
Sorry, what
wants
was-
to be a sneaky
So-
person.
Sorry, what was that a potion of again? I missed
Sight unseen. So we assume
sight unseen.
it is a potion of invisibility.
Hey,
due to
hey,
the-
I might be a paladin, but I'm allowed to use invisibility for tactical reasons.
Yes.
It
Nice
doesn't
to be
age
invisible
you,
sometimes,
Braxon.
but
It doesn't
Sorry?
It doesn't age you.
doesn't age me. Yeah, I'm just thinking that Braxton's a bit clanky, but yeah, he could.
Invisibility covers. Well,
No, it
No,
doesn't.
it
It doesn't.
makes
It doesn't hide sound.
Targeted.
even if you might be clanking around, nobody can see where the clanks are coming from, so you might still be good.
Yeah, and
If you're really loud, it doesn't matter really if you're invisible.
All right, Solas,
Yeah,
Ockar,
Braxton-
and Braxon have expressed interest. Finn, any interest?
Not on this one.
Okay.
no.
Well, I mean, I know that you aren't because you have multiple potions of that already.
So I'm gonna roll.
All right, so D20s. All right, Solas.
Nice one, Solas.
Okay, so it's next.
A thin-necked glass flask with an amber-hued liquid that has a deeper red when catches light. That is deeper red.
I think Leva tried to identify this already.
She
no,
would have
no, she
gone
did not.
level.
She did not. I'm thinking of a different one. Sorry. And I'm seeing that this has not
That's
been detected either.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Well,
So
cast Solas has got his
yeah,
detect
Solas.
magic.
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's fine.
Should we just do detect magics first? Then?
Yeah.
Alright.
All right. So
Plan.
it is detecting for wizard as abjuration, alteration, enchantment charm, and invocation evocation.
Oh God, abjuration. I can't spell abjuration.
Just put alt, ench, and inv. Like
I just put What was the other one? Sorry.
alteration,
Alt. Yeah.
enchantment charm, and invocation evocation. And Solas is not able to determine the priest spheres.
So abjuration, evocation, something else. Is that potion?
Lafdul, do you want to try detecting?
Yeah.
All right. Elemental fire, protection, and sun.
So fire,
Oh,
sun.
that gives me an idea of what it might be then.
Dear, spill the beans.
I think it might be a fire protection potion.
I mean,
Could be.
keep in mind that it's detecting as abjuration, alteration, enchantment charm, and invocation evocation on the wizard side.
Yeah, it's so many spheres. I think that needs to be identified. And schools. This might be multiple uses
Oh,
or something.
I'm gonna throw down a roll for it.
Well,
Get it
not yet.
identified
It hasn't been identified yet.
Okay.
We're going through detect magic, so a small, delicate ceramic jar with a sealed lead stuff. Was that
Oh,
identified?
you want to do other things? Okay, that's fine.
Detect magics.
All right. Alteration and combat.
Solas needs to identify level failed on this one. That was a note, but I don't know when wrote down the level, so I assume that was at 9th level.
If you didn't write down the level, then I'm going to assume 10th. At this
Alright,
point.
A glass bottle in the shape of a sitting monkey with a clear blue liquid. Oh, that's advanced medication. That one's been done. That was for monks. Not monks, scientists. And the dragon's blood, that also got failed. A ceramic flask holding a copper-like liquid.
Sorry, the alteration combat was for that one. What was the other one then? I missed.
Oh.
Sorry, I got that wrong.
Now, let me copy and paste that. A small, delicate ceramic jar with a sealed lead stopper. Was that the thing that Lava got? I haven't wrote that down as Lava got it, so I don't think it is. I think it's something else. Because we confirmed when people took things to avoid this.
Small, delicate ceramic jar. Okay, that one I am indicating that there was a failure to identify.
Yeah.
But it has not been detected, so that is invocation, evocation, and combat.
All right. Sorry, I'm just updating notes.
Mm-hmm. And causing your desk to shake.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. It took me a few minutes to figure out what that was.
Yeah, I can't.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I was trying to emulate a green flask with a green liquid, a thick green liquid.
Glass flask, not green flask.
A glass flask with a thick green liquid.
Alteration and you're trying to detect as well?
Yeah.
Because that was a failure for Solas. And thought.
Potion of thought control.
A pitch black liquid in a smoky glass vial.
Enchantment charm. And charm. I will note that the seers do contain lots of spells, so. Right, yes?
Yeah. A delicate glass jar in the form of a large mantis filled with strong-smelling yellow oil.
Solas is interested in this just because the look of the jar.
Alright, that has enchantment charm and wards.
A jar with a mantis on.
No, it's a jar that is in the form of a large mantis.
All right, a jar shaped like a mantis, and we're being attacked. Well, not we're being attacked. Red Njord seems to have a giant insect-like creature.
A pale orange oil that smells of poppies in a small obsidian bottle carved like a cat.
Failed to get the wizard spell. I'm going to assume that Lev is casting this too. Enchantment charm and priest charms here.
Right, that's potions, didn't we have 2 brass bottles? Oh, they've been identified. I mean, detected.
Okay.
I do not believe we have any other potions specifically. Although we haven't got detect magic on the dragon's blood. We failed to identify it, but not detect it.
Okay, that one is alteration and animal.
Ew. I wonder if that's
mean,
dragon's
if it-
form. Oh, that would be so. Yeah. That'd be a potion you'd be like, yeah, you need to learn how to make this.
Okay. So, do you want to start
2
with
of them.
there's more?
No.
Nothing more to detect?
No.
Okay.
Nothing more to detect for potions.
I am seeing something labeled Death's Foe that I don't have it noted down as being detected.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, I remember that
can't
name.
remember. Yeah, I remember that. I can't remember who got it though.
Coppery
'Cause
liquid that smells of blood in a thin-necked glass flask.
we used detect magic and failed.
Ah, okay.
Where did you see that?
It's on the
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Both of us failed.
yeah.
Well, it's assumed that your wizards failed, but your priest didn't.
Well, you casted the priest, so
Yeah. I failed as my
all right,
priest.
I'll give
Your
one
priest-
further chance.
His priest and Leva's wizard.
Okay. So that detects as wizard necromancy. The other was a failure.
Necromancy for wizard. Yes, sir. Make a note that everyone.
we also don't have a wizard detect magic that has succeeded in the clear liquid that smells strongly of alcohol in a steel flask labeled Tyke's Boon.
Do you know who failed?
I failed in it.
Okay. Leva succeeds. Enchantment charm.
We have priest one for chaos in it.
Charm and chaos. Alright. Yeah, I'm not. Do we bother with the monkey one? The psionic ones?
It's already those are already identified.
Nice. Alright.
Oh, it's a potion of advanced meditation.
I mean,
And
Yeah,
potion
so
of inner strength.
You could learn in the future what those potions are.
so one of the things about detect magic is number one, it helps you. If I haven't given you a full detail of what it does, detect magic can help you determine what it does. If you're keeping track of what things detected, usually things will detect as the same thing.
We do
So-
have the spells active, so we might as well.
I don't think any of us have ever put up like a master list of every potion we come across.
No, that's up to you. So
I'm already doing gems, I'm not doing the potions.
that's fine.
Someone
It's
else.
up to whoever. All right. So those both detect as alteration and thought.
Potion. Thought.
Not surprising.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought they would. I knew they'd be thought at the very least.
And I think the advanced meditation is also for psionics.
Yes.
So no one really benefits from either of those. Unless they gain wild talent at some point.
Yep.
Lafdul's gonna put his hat in the ring and get a case of the dumb.
All right. So
Or we just sell them.
do you want to start
Carry on with
identifying?
Well, carrying on with the identification because we started with 2. 2 uses out of whoever was doing the identification? assume
No, I believe that was the higher level stuff that was done.
Wasn't. It's because we've done it out of order.
The stuff that got identified, my understanding was that you were using the higher level one with 250 gold piece pearls.
Yeah, I got the same.
Alright,
I will try the shipping identification on the sight unseen potion.
Okay, that's
The
one that you
steel
took?
flask with, yeah, the steel flask with clear alcohol smelling a liquid.
Okay. This is one of those cases where a potion that specifically can be ingested in smaller portions
8 times.
comes into play.
Mhm.
So you've used up 1/8 of it, and it is a potion of invisibility. You do disappear for a time.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
might as well stay invisible just in case we get attacked.
And I also will take a sip of the thick liquid, the shade of and smell of red apples in a glass vial labeled with starvation bane.
Hang on, would that make your stomach
know-
explode?
That would.
Oh, well then not.
Well,
Especially with that.
Oh
you did
yeah,
say it. Old
Uh,
might make him explode.
the wizard side of the detection has failed for me there, so Leva might succeed in that.
Why are you
Necromancy.
finding this?
It's already something that he took.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, those both are something that I already took.
Do let me know next
I
time
just
that it's something
realised.
that you've taken that you're checking, because I had
Okay.
to
Yeah, sorry.
double
was
check that.
confused.
So
Yeah, sorry.
that's fine.
I've just realised that Braxon wouldn't be able to stop him if he's invisible. Go ahead,
Yeah.
make your stomach
Yeah,
explode.
but that would be something the character would know.
Especially with that having happened to Braxon already.
With that particular potion as well.
Yeah, with that exact potion. And was it a healing potion in that?
You drank a healing potion, you exploded.
Yeah, good times.
He got better.
You actually, no, actually, was it a healing potion? Because you had a lot of life and you survived, so you can't have been a healing potion.
But-
Because
and
otherwise
the
you
o-
would have died.
Well, the irony was that when Braxton's stomach exploded, it caused
think it was-
grenade-like damage to his opponents.
I think it was like heroism, wasn't it?
And isn't it that it's only a chance that there is something like that?
Yes, there's only a
High
chance.
roll.
Do you still want to try it?
No, I will wait for a later date, but just clarify for audience that there is only a chance, that it's not certain that it happens. So there are cases when it's potentially beneficial to risk it.
Yeah.
You know what would be funny is that if you actually had the potion of I think it's vitality, and then you got the permanent effect, you'd never need to eat again. That means you'd be out of the alcohol business because you have no desire to drink.
What would be funny would be if he didn't explode and then he went off to his library to read some books and then breathed like a dragon. Just set light to everything in the library.
That would not be funny. That would be tragic. so tragic that it might drive Solas insane.
And then he
Or if,
incinerates all
like-
the rest of you.
If
Yes.
laser beams came out of his eyes every time he read and just like burned the page.
Again, that might
Permanent
drive
effect.
that might drive Solas in insanity and murderous rampage against the universe.
All right. So first of all, with the things that Leva failed to identify, Solas, do you want to try?
Mhm.
You have a 70%.
Yeah, I can try identifying, but I only have the basic identify spell.
No, I know.
I can cast it.
Okay. So do you have a pearl, or is someone else supplying the pearl?
I don't have any pearls at the moment.
I will throw in my last pearl.
All right. This is just a
'Cause I
regular
think it's-
100 gold piece
Yeah.
pearl. Okay.
It is.
Yeah.
Let's start with what do you want to do? The Dragon's Blood?
Let's identify in order the Tyke's boon.
Okay.
Tyke is what? That's the one's order.
Yeah, it's the first
Seems
one in
up,
the
yeah.
list.
I mean, whatever it is, it's not the order that I have, and that's fine. All right,
It's not the
so
order that I have either. You haven't screwed up far enough.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We can start
Well,
wherever we want. All right, so Tyke's boon, that is a
Yeah.
potion of luck.
I'm interested in that.
Yeah, so am I.
Exactly how it works, you're not sure, but it basically only works once. So just so you know.
Braxon's interested in that.
So only one potion you can use ever.
No,
That was the-
not one
or-
that you can ever use. Just that it's
One
not
effect.
something like However it works, it's not like a continuous effect.
Is it
Okay.
because it's alcohol that you like it, or is it luck? Is it just a both?
Could be both.
All right, so Solas has expressed interest. Braxon,
Yeah.
any interest?
Braxon's interested in it.
I'm
Alright,
assuming
case-
everyone.
Just in case it can fix that thing that card did to him.
And mine.
Finn, any interest?
Finn's okay letting this one go by.
Ockar, any interest?
What is it?
Potion of luck.
Sure.
All right, Lafdul.
You feeling lucky, punk? Yes, I am.
Okay. Do you want?
I already rolled.
Do you want Leva? Do you think Leva would be interested?
I would definitely be interested in this.
Yeah, I think she would.
Yeah, she's a wild mage.
Leva got a 10.
I got 10.
15.
All right,
I rolled
Solas.
18.
So let's go 18.
All right, let me move that over to your character sheet, or your list of stuff. Oh, that wasn't your 20 earlier.
No.
Sorry. That was still less than the 18, though.
When you
Yeah.
copied it off, you can delete it off. So
Yeah, that's what I have been doing.
Okay, next up.
Death's Foe.
Okay. Is this one that Leva failed on, or is this one that...
Not identified.
Not identified.
Not identified, alright. Ooh, right on the money. That is an elixir of life.
Oh,
Ooh.
is that something that makes you younger?
No. This appears to restore someone to life.
I'm interested in
Oh.
safekeeping this.
Yeah, Braxton will
Well,
be interested as well.
No, I don't think would be distributed. We just keep it on the ship treasury.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Um,
since
But someone
But
would
you
carry
don't
it
know
while
how
we're-
long after someone dies that you can do
Yeah.
this with.
Hang on, if we
When
don't
we
take it with
go-
us and someone dies, we can't use it.
Everyone misheard me.
Okay, go ahead.
Keep it on the ship until we go on an adventure. When we leave the ship, we always take it with us. Who's going to be the designated party?
No. If you're leaving it on the ship, then I need an explicit mention every single time you leave the ship that you're taking it or not, or I'm assuming that it is not being taken.
I can be the since I do most of the healing.
I would say Leva because she's got a place to store it. Another dimension. You don't.
Well, true.
So it's either me or her, I would say.
Does anyone have any objection to Leva having it?
No.
Well, no, since it's basically going to be, even though she carries it, it's going to be group potion.
Yeah, I'd say she has it.
All right, make a note.
Leva.
All right.
Alright. The next one, ceramic jar. Lead stopper. Small.
This is something Leva failed to identify.
All right, so this is something that you're trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're using your identifications.
This is not a potion that you drink. This is
Okay,
a potion of explosions.
Oh.
Ooh.
So the kind you throw.
Yep.
Braxton would like that.
Note that it is in a very fragile container.
Yeah,
Can we
delicate
put
ceramic.
that inside something else?
If you can think of it. if you want to think about it between sessions,
Inside a
that's
cannonball.
fine. But
Something.
Well,
cannonball
Well, I
would
mean,
be
is it like a glass vial? It could go inside of
ceramic.
another vial.
it's ceramic, but it is the kind of thing where you'll need
like
to think of a good way to protect it if you're trying to protect it specifically.
So
Okay.
Solas isn't very strong, so he isn't interested in it, since he would most likely just throw it a few feet away from him.
I would. It's one of those things. If you carry them on you, if you fall down, there's a chance that potion explodes, and
Put it in a bag with some sawdust.
it would still smash.
Not as easily.
Braxon's interested. We're going up against
Mm-hmm.
those pirates. There's that thing that's.
This is something that can be used in phlogiston.
Now, keep
Yeah.
in mind, like, so if you're you don't have to come up with the idea now, but if you want to get it protected, then you can tell me about it in between sessions. That's
Yeah.
fine. But so Braxon, you've expressed interest.
Braxon's definitely interested. It goes bang.
All right, Solas,
No.
You've turned into Higamus?
Finn,
No thanks.
Lafdul.
I am, but I think it's got utility on the photos to let them have it.
Okay.
No,
Well,
if
do you want
think
to
could
put your
use
name
it,
in? I mean, you do have an extra dimensional.
I
You should put your
do,
name in
but
for it.
How much do you want this, Braxon?
Look, you sneak around and you go invisible, so it could be useful for you. I was thinking that Braxon could chuck it into where we've got these pirates we're coming up against. Some of them do it.
There is point of giving this to Lafdul, since he has the extra dimensional space to keep it safe.
Alright, I'll put my name in for it then.
Okay, Ockar. All right,
James.
That's a note.
What?
All right, so the two of you dice off for it.
Which one is this?
It's too late. They're already rolling.
It was Potion of Explosions.
All right, Braxton gets it.
Yeah. So it's called a potion of explosions.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's most likely the same kind of potion that that one Illithid used in the suicide attempt to kill us.
Basically, don't uncork it.
So basically, it's throwable, almost fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fireball and a fighter. It's awesome.
Well, what we can do is, as Braxton's got it, if tactically we get in a situation where Lafdul can sneak around, he can always give it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can always hand things off if the situation lends itself to that. So.
Dragon's blood.
Is that what you want to do next?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Leva failed to identify it.
Okay. All right.
Does it taste like ham?
No.
It's not AuldDragon's blood then.
Actually, has
This-
a description.
This is a potion that increases the strength of the imbiber.
Oh,
Not
Braxton
giant
is-
strength, though. Anyone can use it.
Temporary strength boost, but I don't know how big.
Correct. I will say that it's gonna be like it's not like it raises it to 15 or something like that. You know, I mean, it's not.
Would this be something that you could identify the increase with a sip?
No.
Okay.
This is something that you'd have to use.
Mm.
I don't need it.
All right.
You don't?
Braxton?
Brax is interesting, but if you say it doesn't raise it to 15, he's more than 15.
Well, that's what I mean is I said that because like 15 would be only good for carrying stuff. It wouldn't give you any combat bonuses.
Oh, you mean it's not that low?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
But it's also not giant strength.
Yeah, but a
It could
dragon's
be-
stronger than a giant, isn't it?
It could be ogre strength or something
Hey,
like that.
maybe this is a maybe the person who made this wanted to upsell it. Who knows?
Or
Could be
Braxton would be
felt
interested.
identified.
But
All right, so Braxton's interested. Finn?
I would have thought Ockar would be interested
Something else
as well.
that's similar, so he'll pass.
Okay.
Which one is this?
The Dragon's Blood Potion.
It
I'll put-
increases strength of the user.
I'll put my hat in the ring.
Okay.
Anyone can use it. Yeah, I'm putting my name in for this one.
All right. So Lafdul, Ockar, and Braxon, go ahead and roll. Well,
Ooh!
Braxton's got that one.
Oh, for a second I thought I had the 20.
I thought it said your name in the 20 and then it all scrolled.
Alright, Braxton.
So it's called Dragon's Blood.
They're labeled like that.
specifically
It's got a
Dragon's Blood Potion.
You can copy out the sheet. A ceramic
yeah.
flask holding a copper-like liquid.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't think I took the exploding potion one yet.
Well, I've put you
No.
down as
Yeah.
the owner.
All right, so the ceramic flask holding a copper-like liquid. Let's see. That is
Dragon's Blood, where are you?
All right,
there
that
we
is
go.
a potion of power, specifically for warriors. And that will make them fight better for a time.
So either Braxon or Ockar.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Braxton would be, I think that's the one. Isn't that the
Oh wait, that
potion
was
of
the potion you,
heroics?
No.
no, that was the potion you drank with the potion
Yeah.
of vitality.
think
That was one.
Braxton-
No,
you
I
drank,
don't think you've used this
Potion of
before.
heroics.
didn't you?
Mm-mm.
I would suggest, since Braxon got the Dragon's Blood, this could go to Ockar.
Yeah.
Any objection to
But,
that, Braxton?
No.
Ockar, is that okay with you?
What? About what?
Potion of Power Warriors only.
Yeah.
I want to roll for it.
No, you don't need to roll since
No,
we...
no, let him roll for it. Let him roll for it.
Yeah, all right.
Tell me.
Yep, roll.
Tell me.
Let him roll for it.
I'm not gonna roll unless I know what Solas was gonna say.
I was just saying that we, just before you listened up again, agreed with Braxon that this should go to you since he got the Dragon's Blood.
Oh. Okay.
I think you should let him roll for it.
I'm
For
gonna
the
be
sake
taking
of
him.
rolling.
All right, goes to Ockar then.
Yeah.
So, potion of power, warriors only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes you fight better for a time.
A glass flask with a thick green liquid.
Okay. That is...
Dun, 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 dun.
That is a potion of mind focusing.
Oh, is that one of those
Sounds like
psionic-
So is this one of those psionic potions?
It is not. It increases intelligence and dexterity by a small amount for a time.
Oh, I
I
thought
like it.
I thought it would be
And
something. I thought it would be something like makes all concentration succeed. Even if you're hit.
I'm putting my name for that potion.
All right.
Go
I
ahead.
think Leva would be interested as
Yeah,
well.
level would be.
Yeah.
I am as well.
Lafdul, you're interested. All right, Braxon.
mind focusing.
It gives basically small boost of intelligence and dexterity for a short while.
No, I mean if it was like a permanent thing, you'd go for it.
Well, you just got to drink another potion and hope it comes permanent. It's only a
All right.
D100.
Well, hold on, Finn. Any interest?
I'll pass on this one too.
And Ockar?
Okay.
Well, are you interested?
This is the potion of mind focusing, right?
Correct.
Yes.
I'm not interested.
Okay. Let me roll for Leva, which...
It won't be too hard to beat.
yeah. Especially not with a 17.
Dang it. I was really hopeful.
I mean, you can always talk to her afterwards, and you know, if she's
Yeah.
okay with trading that. I don't know if she do you have a dexterity bonus as it is?
I have.
You do, because I'm not sure if she does. Let me see.
And I have 15, so it would any increase would be improvement.
Okay, I'm actually going to say that she would not get a benefit out of this at all.
The intelligence she would do.
Nope.
No, if she is high enough already.
Yeah, I will tell you that it caps out at 18. She is 18, so
Does she know?
Yeah. It's. I mean, it's a potion. It's a one-time use thing for a time. I mean, like it's long enough to use proficiencies as well as some other things. So
That's the thought.
there is
Yeah.
that, but sure, her dexterity is too low to get any benefit out of it substantially, and her intelligence is too high to get any benefit out of it. Even though I'm not telling you exactly how it works, I don't mind telling you that it stops at 18. Most of these things do.
Oh, so it would
Aren't you
potentially help.
illusions?
It would potentially help Braxon be better at navigating in the phlogiston.
It might.
Yeah.
If we got lost, he could.
But
Someone could give
it would.
could find us.
Yeah, but for that we also have the glow.
So
Yeah,
also
yeah.
Lafdul, it wouldn't give you any dexterity bonus because you have 18 already.
Oh. Yeah.
So
So it's still improve my intelligence.
Solas.
It's a potion for thick people.
Well, I mean,
Why
again,
didn't you
if
go
you're if you're not a spellcaster, if you're not a wizard,
Yeah.
I mean, a 5%, a +1 to a proficiency is nothing to sneeze at.
No.
But Solas could use this before taking some, copying some spells or something like that too.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it'd improve your chances of.
Yeah, anything
learning
anything
spells.
related to intelligence.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah. Intelligence is the most important for wizards.
I'm wondering if
What is strength to carry all those spells? Books.
see if it was
I
one
mean,
of the
I mean, most of my spell books are in usually in the camp or in my ship quarters.
In non-carrying form.
Okay, what's the next item?
Pitch black liquid in a smoky glass vial.
Oh, Lafdul.
Hmm.
This is a potion of master thievery.
Oh, somehow I'm interested in this.
I'm interested in it. Well, no.
Braxon takes it while they're arguing over it.
It
'Cause he's
would actually not work on you at all.
I'm
It's
joking.
literally for
I'm
thieves.
joking. Yeah.
Yeah, so was I.
I think that's
I
good
can't
to
spell
left.
thievery.
Even if it, for some strange reason, worked on Solas, Solas would still not use it since he's lawful good.
Well,
Maybe
it gives you
Braxon
some
is
bonuses
multi-class.
to thief skills. So if you
Yeah.
if you were a bard or something like that, which you couldn't be as lawful good, but
Would
Yeah.
you allow, for an argument's sake, allow me to reroll on a chest that I failed to unlock?
if you use this after failing, yes,
Alright, so it would allow a reroll.
yeah, because so
Same with the disarm traps, most likely.
well, right, but so specifically, and I'm not going to give you the details, but specifically, this functions similar to a potion of heroism for a fighter. It bestows some levels, bestows some stat gains in your
So
skills.
temporarily, I could read scrolls. So,
It does not say that. I don't think it would do that.
no, because my thief level would go above 10.
Right, but I don't think that it works in that way.
That
It's
would be...
the levels bestowed are for things like saving throws and Thaco, not
That would sound like it would be abusing magic.
Well, no, because you eventually get that ability anyway.
right. But it's you don't gain because again, like you don't get the points that you then choose to distribute. It gives you fixed points, and it gives you fixed hit points, not just whatever your normal gain is.
Yeah, it wouldn't give you, for example, the potentially proficiency slots that you would gain for level up and.
All right, so next item.
Delicate glass jar in the form of large mantis filled with strong-smelling yellow oil.
All right, that is a. Basically, that's a an aromatic oil, like a perfume type stuff, specifically for keeping insects away.
Solas wants it.
You've got like insects in water.
Braxon wouldn't mind having it because it might work against that thing.
All right,
Oh,
so
that might work
Solas,
against-
Solas and Braxon are interested. Finn?
Finn has other ways to do that, so he doesn't need that.
Okay. And Ockar, any interest?
This is to do what?
Keep insects away.
I have no interest. I don't get diseases.
Yeah, but
Still be
Yeah,
poisoned.
that's fine if he's not interested. And Lafdul?
yeah.
Solas really wants this apparently.
So Solas and Braxon? Oof.
Damn.
There's still a chance.
Yeah.
Roll your dice.
Ba-dum.
All right, Braxon gets it.
Oh, I wanted that bottle of whole.
I mean, you can always
Bargain.
bargain with each other for it
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you're
Potion
letting me
of-
know afterwards, you can do that privately and just say, hey, I traded this to so and so for this concession or whatever.
Oil of keeping insects away.
Yes,
Insect repellent.
it
probably.
is, but
Is that what it's called?
it's not. I haven't given you the name specifically. You'll
All right.
learn that as you use it.
But-
You're pretty sure it has multiple uses.
Do you rub it on yourself?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, so that actually should be.
Some kind of pheromone thing, probably.
Well, it's. I mean, it is
It's
like insect repellent. You just. But it's also like a perfume. You use it like that. So
yeah.
it has a certain number of applications.
Okay.
Next one is a pale orange oil that smells like poppies in a small obsidian bottle carved like a cat.
All right, you failed.
Oh, the last.
That's not identified either by Leval.
Okay. Do you want to? Someone want to give up another pearl, and this should probably cover most basic identifications for the rest of the items between the two of you.
Is this where are my pearls?
Just a regular.
Is
pearl.
this where are my pearls? I have a list of
I'm-
pearls.
One of the brass flasks was failed at 9th level for Leva. So she's 10th level now, so she can re-identify that.
Okay.
And the other one was never identified. Oh, actually, no. Bring forth.
Braxon, are
something
you
was-
sure you have a pearl?
I'm just looking because I don't want to say I'm giving up a pearl and I can't find it.
Okay. Well, if you can't find it, then you can just deduct 100 gold pieces. Are you happy with that while you look?
Yep.
And if you can't find it, just deduct. Okay. So Leva will identify that. That is another aromatic oil.
Mm-hmm.
And that puts people to sleep who come close by.
I think this would be quite useful for our not thief.
I was waiting for the descriptor. Yeah, I go invisible while this is under effect. Everyone just keeps falling asleep for some reason.
If they come too close to you.
So you're interested?
Yep.
All right. Braxon, any interest?
Could be useful while you're fighting.
So is that a
Make
yes?
all the-
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Solus?
No, I see more use for this in
That's fine,
Lafdul
that's fine.
hands.
All right.
This could
Finn?
be your anti-backstab. You fall asleep before they backstab. you.
Yeah, but I would have to remember to apply it
Right.
early
That's fine.
enough.
That's fine.
And
You've already expressed disinterest. Finn, any interest?
None here, no.
Okay. Ockar, any interest? That's a no. All right. So, Lafdul and Braxon. Okay. That's
Brax just doubles my roll.
Brax is rolling quite well today.
and then you're gonna fail on all of your attack rolls next time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So it's called
The Obsidian Cat Bottle one.
Oil of Sleepiness. And that's not the proper name.
You just say like a perfume of...
And like the other one, this has doses as well.
Yeah.
Is it applied like a perfume? Then?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You might write that as a perfume then.
All right, and you were trying the other bottle?
The other bottle...
The one that Leva failed on?
The magical container, a plain large brass bottle with lead stopper inside with a circular symbol.
Yeah, the one specifically that she failed.
Okay.
Ninth level.
That brings forth smoke. It does have a command word, however, and that you will have to figure out.
We do have unidentified a thin-necked glass flask with amber-hued liquid that is a deeper red when it catches the light.
Yep.
Brings forth... I'm interested in...
Oh, do you want the bottle?
Yeah, I think, I'm not sure if Lev would be interested in that, because I think she might be.
Do you want to hold off until next week, then?
Yeah, I'll be hold off.
Okay. Because there's still also the other bottle as well that you've identified.
Which is bring forth something.
I'm interested in that one.
Wait, the second one or the one that just got identified?
The thing that brings forth something that is trapped within.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since I got that scroll of protection from all genies.
All right. So the last remaining item.
I thought that was identified as that.
The thin-necked glass flask with an amber-hued liquid.
Sorry.
That is deeper red.
Yeah.
That one.
So this is a very, very powerful, potent, and dangerous elixir.
Needs to be identified.
Known as the flame elixir, or to master fire.
Flame elixir.
You've probably heard rumors of it, which is why I'm giving you the name of it.
Flame elixir to master fire.
Yeah. This is a this is something that you would have come across in your studies, Solas specifically.
Mm-hmm.
But you've only heard rumors. You don't know the details.
I'm interested in that.
Well, you might want to know what it does first.
Yeah, of course, but I'm still interested in it.
It has.
Ockar will want it.
It has multiple powers that are potentially permanent.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it can also fail.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably consequences.
Usually there is.
And the chance of success is not very high. So.
Oh.
Yeah, well, neither is going for psychic surgery, but Lafdul's doing that.
And unfortunately for you, you have lost the notes that were with this. Because no one seemed to have written them down.
Oh, because that was the one that was... Like...
That may have helped you if you wanted to make more of these.
You're cruel, you know that?
I am, yes. So Solas has expressed interest.
Yeah, Lafdul's expressed... I think everyone...
So we... Does the notes mean we don't know exactly what it does?
You definitely do not know exactly what it does. What you do know that is, if it is successful, it can protect the imbiber from fire to a degree permanently. You're not sure if that's completely, whether that functions like a ring of fire resistance or something like that.
Oh, so like it turns you into an Azure or something?
No, it doesn't turn you into anything.
If it's permanent, Braxon would be interested in it.
Yeah, I think everyone's. Did you take the genie bottle?
Yeah.
Someone took it.
Was it shaped like a genie?
That wasn't.
Someone's took one of.
Yeah. Why was the genie bottle taken off? We haven't distributed that one.
No, I only took off the ones that.
No,
Right.
you
That one wasn't.
you took the one that brings forth something trapped inside.
Yeah.
That wasn't.
No,
That
I
one
didn't
isn't distributed.
I didn't take that off.
Well, someone took it off.
No, I only
Okay.
cleared the rows that had my name written. Can we do undo?
I'm control Zing, but I didn't do it because I'm redoing my stuff that I
Just put it back
Right.
in then.
Doesn't matter who did it, as long as it comes back.
No, someone's done it. No, as in someone has undone it.
That's fine.
Oh, someone's undone it. Okay.
Do you want to wait until next week to discuss
Do the
giving out
buffs.
this thing?
Yeah, I think those two should be identified and distributed when the whole group is here.
Well, I think
Have-
everything has been identified now.
Yeah, but the flame elixir to master fire with better identification.
Yeah.
Have you cleared enough, reversed enough things that I can clear my row off? In the dock.
Your roll.
Well, you only have the obsidian.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
cat.
Yeah, you take that off.
Yeah, I was just making sure you'd reverse it enough to get the thing back that went missing.
Yeah, I am taking my one off.
Now, someone had the Wand of Negation. I don't remember who had that. This is not
I
from this thing. You do? Okay, let me... Because I don't have that in your list, so I want to get that in there. All right. So I am a very happy dungeon master. It has taken me quite a long time to get many of these things down, reduced to just a handful of things, some of which are clearly things that will be... that are not of use to you and stuff like that. So... and other things that just need to be distributed later. So I am a very happy DM for this, that we finally got this list down to effectively almost zero.
Yeah, down the bottom of that page, we've got the 3 posters from Higimus that we need to distribute, which we could do. Yeah,
Those are
scrolls.
scrolls.
I'm sure
They
they would
could get done next week.
I think they were.
Yeah, I remember Ockar.
All right, well, there's
What do you have listed?
They were
still
just
on there. I've got
illusion,
illusion, electricity, cold.
All right, hold on a second.
We don't have who took them though.
I have the only scroll I have listed is protection from paralysis.
Right.
Didn't you have a protection from magic?
I think I handed that off to somebody else and never got back.
Let's have a look. I've got a protection from heat and a scroll of protection from Tanari.
I do not believe I have any protective scrolls.
Yeah. We could do it next week.
Yeah, I'm not seeing those as having...
Alright then, yeah. We
Been
just
handed
skip
out.
on that.
It's just something to make sure we do, because they're right down the bottom on their own.
refresh my memory for what they are again.
Oh, sorry. It says illusion, electricity, and cold. And they're the scrolls given to us by Higimus when he
Okay.
decided to leave.
All right. So we will end the stream. You guys have gotten back to Zivlin. Let's go ahead and drag you over to the moon charts.
I would have used Dwemer Flower to store animate statue in my altar.
Oh.
That's a good one.
And
Just-
I wanted to get neutralized poison. I am storing magic sneeze in the air. I am making notes of what's been stored.
No, that's fine.
Quick question for everyone. Does anyone know anything about planetology?
I'm pretty sure not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure not as well. And this includes Glau, sorry.
Oh, you want to send him off to the glue factory? That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's evil,
No.
Braxon.
Basically, as we come back, Braxon is hoping to look at Zivlin and the moons we pass to see if there's any sort of signs of bases that aren't mentioned in that guide? Now, I know some of them have got a lot of cloud cover.
You would need to go into orbit around each and examine them.
Okay, fair enough.
To see anything that of that nature. One thing that the book does mention is that one of these worlds, I want to say it's Kiri Joleth, but I'll double check it, is said to be the home of a powerful wizard who does not like visitors. And it mentions that his castle is visible from orbit and stuff like that. He does have some minions who live on the planet as well. Some people who've like declared allegiance to him, so to speak. But he is. It doesn't indicate whether he is known to be like an evil wizard or a necromancer or anything like that. He just seems to be someone who wants to keep to himself, so far as this thing is aware.
Yeah.
But it recommends avoiding that planet as inviting as it is, because it's just like rolling grasslands and covered in herds of animals and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So basically, some wizard claimed it is as their domain.
As wizards do.
Pretty much. Yeah, a whole planet too, which is authentic.
Means that the wizard is quite powerful. Okay. If he has managed to hold that claim.
Just checking on planetary movement and...
So I have 38 out of 50 charges on my icon.
Would Braxon have got his hit point back?
Yeah, everyone's going to be fully healed.
Yeah.
You guys would have done some
healing. Solas would have healed everyone during that time.
Solas would have insisted on the healing,
Nah.
Braxon would just heal automatically when he went to sleep.
I mean, it's just a small prayer to Ogma to heal people. So,
well, when Braxon takes 1 hit point of damage, would Lafdul come running over to bandage his thumb so that he can use the bandage in his spell later?
So, real fast, Braxon, your interest in trying to find other locations.
Basically, what Braxon's trying to do is look through the guide to see where there are meant to be ships, and then try to see if there's any places that might have ships that are not meant to have ships, that might be like a secret base.
Well, if it's a secret base, it's going to be pretty well hidden. Now, what I will say is that the guidebook does mention that some of the worlds have native populations that are either disinterested or unaware of spell jamming.
Yeah.
It does mention that Kislev, while it has no formal ports, there is a place that you can land. It mentions that you can land anywhere that you can find space, but there is kind of a semi-formal port, a cleared landing space that a Shao woman has set up. And Kislev is a particularly popular destination for retrieving herbs and plants for a variety of reasons, especially medicinal, because it is just a massive jungle world.
So maybe Finn might want to go there at some point.
And there are a lot of native creatures, including some giants who may or may not be friendly, depending on which group you've encountered and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, there is multiple places where one of our group members might be interested. Like Solas would be interested in visiting the Great Library and that one world where he could hunt griffins.
Sure.
Yeah,
but
it's fine.
I'm specifically trying to focus on Braxon is clearly interested right now in where you might go to try to find pirates, and that's what I'm trying to address right now. I understand. Yeah. I'm just trying to address that right now. There are lizardmen on, I believe, Morgian. The guidebook mentions that some of them can be quite dangerous. Recommends avoiding them. Now from other spheres that lizardmen have spelljamming capability. Whether these do or not, the guidebook doesn't say, so you don't know.
Yeah.
And
But it might be possible that lizardmen from space might go to visit them
sure, yeah.
to like trade magic items that lizardmen use.
And certainly, there's always there's always market across the spheres in some artifacts, artwork, things like that of a whole variety of things. So especially brave traders may visit there to see what they have for offer. But the main destinations are, of course, the Stellar Islands, the Moons of Zivlin,
Yeah.
Kislev, not because of natives, but because of how much you can get from there. Kryn to a certain extent, and Reorx.
Yeah. Well, from what you said before you said all that additional explanation, we're not going to see anything from a quick fly past.
Correct.
I was just wondering if Braxon could scan, which obviously you're saying no. I was wondering if he could scan with the spyglass as we went past the worlds just to see if there was something there. But from what you're saying, that wouldn't work.
Correct. You'd need to be in orbit. It's not necessarily something that you want to dismiss. I mean, that if you narrow down some planets that you think are the most likely suspects, or
well, then maybe we'll do that when we come in to land on Hidakul, because we will be going into orbit to find our place, and we could have a scan just to see if there's anything that looks like an unaccounted for landing spot.
Sure. And do remember to do so, and I can give you some more information about Hidakul when you when you go there. But it is, I would say that would take at least a day.
Oh, I see.
For one of these moons, maybe more for a larger planet. Just because.
So maybe we do it. Maybe we do it after we drop these sailors off, because they'll want to get.
You absolutely want to get these guys home first. For as much as you've been doing in space, you've been on like a straight line course to get back here to Zivlin, and they want to go home. Afterwards, you can start. You can keep that in mind and stuff like that. It's just these moons are small enough that you can do a full day scan, but anything like Zivlin, that would take a lot more than that, and Kislev, that would take more than that. Now, if you have some ideas of things that you're looking for, you can say, we specifically want to look at this sort of land feature, and that may cut your time down on any of these given planets. So keep that in mind as well.
The thing to remember, Big Mac, is that if the secret hideouts were easy to find by just passing through and glancing with the spyglass, the pirate base would have been found already.
Oh yes. But what I was operating from was that if there is a base, ships will have to take off and land at some point, and that we might get lucky enough to see a ship. If there's a ship that's coming from somewhere like a volcano, and there's nothing in the air except the volcano, then we could figure out that there's something down there where they can land. Maybe they've disguised a lake as a volcano or something.
Sure.
I mean, sure.
That's definitely the kind of thing that you'd want to try and get more information about first. Like, narrow down. Like, like you look at. Get some more information about the moons of Zivlin and say, okay, we feel that we could safely excise these 6 worlds. These we believe have no chance, or virtually no chance, no chance worth considering of that being the location. So let's look at these other 6, that kind of thing. You'll want to get that information first, and that information may not be easy to come by. It's out there. I have made notes for some of this stuff, but you'll need to, it's there for it's not there for the taking.
Yeah, and we could probably get information on Hidakul from the people we're seeing now, and because there must be some areas there where nobody lives.
It's pretty. I mean, like, it's not densely lived in, but basically the whole planet is a series of farms and orchards.
Yeah.
I don't mind telling you right now that Hidukul is one of the lesser likely places that
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
might be. Just because
Well, the main
they're-
reason I was thinking this was there was someone spying on their people.
Right. I mean,
Yeah,
there may be
they can
sources
have
of
spies.
information there. There may be sources of information there, but in terms of a secret port or a secret base, just from the last week plus of conversation, I think that you would put it lower down. Whatever personal listing that you're setting up for yourself as where they might be located. You'd probably have moved it down, and as less likely, just because the planet, the moon has no big mountains.
Yeah.
It's basically all plains and rolling hills. It's well watered, so virtually everything is farmable, and everything is farmed. I mean, it's not a particularly big world in and of itself. Keep in mind.
So if someone wants to do dodgy stuff and they've got a load of farmers nearby them, they have to control the farmers nearby in order to avoid detection.
Or, I mean, it's just a case of there's gonna be thieves and stuff like that, but there's no cities, so they're like Lafdul. I mean, he may not say this, but he would mentally feel that there's no likely location for a thieves guild because there's no city. There are some towns, villages, that kind of thing, but no cities. And the most likely other things that you're looking at is just some low-grade smugglers.
Yeah. If I were to guess, the kind of place where they would put their own hideout, the pirates, they would most likely put it somewhere that doesn't have that much traffic in and out.
That's true.
Time since,
that's true.
That every ship that goes in and out of there risks the detection of the secret base.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. I suppose the other thing we want to look for in the near future is some organisations that might be friendly towards Ockar, that might be able to give him some intel.
One thing that I would recommend is try to, like, and it may be worth making a list of all the worlds in Kryn space, all the major worlds. I mean, there are asteroids and stuff like that, but all the major worlds, including the moons, and say, likely, unlikely, that kind of thing, and just and then focus on that information. Try to get that information from other people.
Yeah, I have such a list.
Okay. But it's also worth discussing with the other players.
Yeah. I mean, I can copy it over to everyone and we can investigate that.
Also about what you, Braxon, Big Mac, said about the spying, I feel like the most of the spying is happening with small cells that use basically mercantile ships as a way to move around, and they have some central location, somewhere where they collect the information.
You're right, they'd be hidden in plain sight.
Instead of basically having ships everywhere that spy. So the pirates most likely have some kind of allied network that they buy information from.
All right, well, that's stuff for you guys to think about later. We'll go ahead and wrap up the session here with some XP. Let's see. Solas, you cast an Ice Storm, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 4th level. And Finn, protection from fire, was that 3rd level?
Yes.
Okay.
If that one enemy hadn't hit me in the face, I would have managed to cast spell that I've not yet cast before.
I'll just have to keep in mind to keep hitting you in the face with
Is it just
Elmarin.
taste?
It would have been quite nice combat spell to use.
Yeah, haste.
No.
All right.
I'm not. I'm speaking direct damage spells.
So
Yeah,
that is
they get
going
older.
to
It can also be a
be-
direct damage spell.
So for Lafdul and Leva, 1,200 experience points each. Solas, 1,400. 1,350 for Finn, and 1,500 for Braxon and Ockar.
$1,500.
Because nothing's gonna prevent you from getting these guys home, and I'm giving you the XP for getting them home now.
Gasp.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, did I? Never mind.
Did you what?
I was wondering if I got XP for pranking Braxon. Wasn't really prank.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you should,
yes,
yeah.
you should. That would be an extra 50 XP for your thief. No, not for your thief.
Thief.
Your priest. Sorry,
I was like, since when?
priest. I misspoke. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't believe anyone is going up levels. Correct.
Nope.
Not quite.
Okay.
Yeah, not quite. Nearly. Not quite.
I'm just gonna have to go find those pirates and slaughter them all then.
I mean, I only need 11,000 more experience for my mage.
Yeah,
Not too bad.
Braxton only needs 150,000.
But that is also what
Paid
22,000 then
15,
for
14.
in total, really, roughly.
Around there.
All right. Well, when we come back next time, the party, which has finally distributed all these potions, It's like-
Countless other items that were lost.
like herd
That have been
cats, I
lost.
swear. We'll return next week as the party actually gets the sailors back home, finds out, maybe some more information and stuff like that. But I do recommend, thinking in between now and then about where you might get information and what types of people, what types of groups might give you that information, and then trying to find out where they are located.
Yeah, I think we need some Paladin-like groups for Ockar to talk to.
We need to find seekers. They can help us.
Well, anyone, really.
I'm not saying that this just to get to that great library.
I'm pretty sure you are. Anyway, that will all be
Apparently
next
there's
time.
some seekers on Kryn.
Mm-hmm.
We could go there.
See you then, everyone. Thanks for
Bye.
watching.
Thanks for the game.
That's
Take care,
right.
all.